Season 2 Polar Storm started 2 weeks ago on servers 3 to 36 and is now live on servers 37 to 195. Once it starts on your server, you will receive this letter, and you can access the event by tapping the Season 2 badge located below the Alliance Duel icon on the right side of your screen. Unlike the first season, this event features a winter theme that includes temporary blizzards of different levels, different furnaces to help you warm up bases and territories, and other specific buildings. The world map also changed entirely, featuring various temperatures that can affect your city's resource productivity, combat performance, or even temporary blocking-based teleportation on a specific location on the map. Stick around until the end because we'll take a closer look at each of the S2 sections and goals, share a few tips and tricks, and all you need to know for the first week of Season 2. After accessing the S2 events page, you'll see multiple sections. Tapping the first section at the top will offer you a quick overview of your current week, the rules, goals, profession, and rewards. The second season is divided across 8 weeks, each offering different tasks, new buildings, and various new features for this event. The most useful features of this page, and the ones that you should visit regularly, are the goals, profession, and season contribution. The goals section is where you can collect nice rewards and violet hero shards for each additional level of High Heat Furnace, your most important building during the second season. The profession button offers a quick way to access your profession hall building, and the season contribution button will redirect you to the individual points tab, the points you scored so far during this event for helping your allies to raise their base's temperatures, coal donations, helping capture cities, and participating in any S2-related activities you can. The two main resources for Season 2 are coal and titanium alloy. Coal is required to level up the titanium alloy factories, make Alliance Furnace donations, and warm up your allies. It's also the fuel for the High Heat Furnace, your most important building for this season. The easiest way to get coal is by defeating the different levels of the 3 types of zombies and Doom elites for the first time on the world map. Other ways to get coal include completing Survivor Rescue radar missions, tapping the visitors in front of the gate, and purchasing the 2 premium packs, Weekly Pass and Season Battle Pass. Coal can also be gathered from hidden supplies all over the map near cities, but to see them, the land temperature must be 0 degrees or above. This can be achieved using profession skills, the Alliance Furnace, and city captures. Titanium alloy, on the other hand, can be used to level up your High Heat Furnace and is produced by titanium alloy factories. You can also get this resource as a bonus reward for defeating Doom Elite monsters once per level and capturing cities with your alliance. The first week of Season 2 offers 2 special buildings, the High Heat Furnace and Titanium Alloy Factory. The High Heat Furnace has the role of increasing the local temperature and the VR stat required for conquering dig sites and cities, but also for zombie and Doom Elite attacks. The higher the level of your furnace, the higher the bonuses and damage reduction. For example, my level 19 furnace gives me a 4,600 VR, a default temperature of 14.5 degrees just by keeping it active, and 21.5 degrees in overdrive mode. However, certain profession skills, such as intense overdrive, can also raise the base temperature. The VR, on the other hand, can also be raised by purchasing the weekly pass. As you can see, my furnace gives me a 4,600 VR at the current level, but my VR score is 4,850 due to the weekly pass subscription. The purpose of titanium alloy factories is to produce titanium alloy, the required resource for upgrading the High Heat Furnace. There's only 1 furnace per base, but you can have up to 5 titanium alloy factories. 4 by upgrading the first 3 factories to level 15 and a 5th one by purchasing the weekly pass. The mentioned buildings are base-related, but there are also a few important ones that can raise the temperatures for specific areas of the map, such as the Alliance Furnace and Nuclear Furnace. The Alliance Furnace can only be managed by R4 and R5 members, and its role is to raise the temperature of the entire squared tile around it. Once it's built, members can donate coal up to 50 times a day to support the continuous heating effect. All members should donate coal daily because the higher the level, the more fuel will be consumed, especially in overdrive mode when the blizzards hit and the world map temperatures drop drastically. The Purge Action section ranks the players with the highest defeated level of zombies and Doom elites. The VR, meaning the virus resistance score, is a crucial factor in determining the outcome of zombie battles because it directly affects the damage taken and dealt during attacks. I recommend avoiding attacking zombie levels that require a higher VR than you currently have because you will more certainly not win the fight and lose troops. As mentioned, for each additional zombie and Doom Elite level you defeat for the first time on the world map, you receive coal as a bonus reward. Obviously, the Doom Elites offer a much higher coal reward plus titanium alloy, but they are more difficult to defeat. The good news is that even if your VR is lower than the required number, you can still win the battle if one of your rally members has an equal or higher VR. You will lose a small portion of your troops, but the bonus and milestone rewards are worth it. For the second season of Last War Survival, the world map has greatly changed. Now it is made up of cities and dig sites that alternate in a pattern. At the start of the season, you and your alliance will find yourselves at the edge of the map, with no city under your control. All cities will need to be conquered again, but there are new rules for doing so. For this season, each alliance can have up to 6 cities and 4 dig sites. The strong Doom Elite monsters are now turned into aggressive polar monsters, and most of the zombies have become harder to defeat because they need a high virus resistance. On the map, cities are shown as buildings, and the empty tiles are dig sites. Each city tile is connected to other city tiles at their corners. The same connection rule applies to dig sites. The colored tiles represent the dig sites and cities conquered by different alliances. In my case, the blue tiles are taken by our alliance. There is also a new feature called the thermal map, which shows the temperature of different places on the map. If you click on any point on the map, you can see the temperature at that spot. This can temporarily affect your local temperature if you send troops the gather resources or attack monsters on a certain low-temperature location. Starting from any dig site at the corner of the map and moving diagonally towards the center, the temperature gets colder. It decreases from -15 degrees Celsius at the edges to -80 degrees Celsius at the center, where the capital is located, now called Nuclear Furnace. The blizzards are temporary events that start on the first day of Season 2 and last a few hours. They come in different levels. The higher the level, the more drastic the temperature drop. If the temperature of your base drops below -20 degrees, your base will enter a frozen state. When this happens, you will see a 5-minute countdown after which you cannot use advanced teleporters or start rallies. To exit the frozen state, you must either increase your base temperature by turning on the overdrive mode of your furnace, or ask for warming assistance from your allies. To avoid all this, make sure you always have the 2 blizzard boxes checked on your furnace. These will turn on the furnace and activate the overdrive mode automatically in case of a blizzard. But make sure you manually turn off the overdrive mode when the blizzard ends to avoid having all your coal consumed. The Season Contributions page tracks who made the most contributions during the season. You can check these rankings by going to the Season 2 menu and selecting Season Contributions at the bottom right corner, or via the Alliance menu and selecting the Season Contributions yellow option. While these rankings don't give you any rewards directly, your R4 or R5 leaders might use them to decide who should receive loot rewards and how many. Loot rewards are earned when your alliance captures territories, and the R4 or R5 leaders can distribute them as they choose. One loot box includes 500 alliance contribution points, 1 hero's return recruitment ticket, training, and healing speed-ups. You can earn season contribution points in 4 main ways: mutual assistance, siege, rare soil war, and defeat. However, the most common way is the mutual assistance. This includes 3 methods. Method number 1, sending a recon plane to warm up an ally. This gives you 1,000 points each time. To warm up an allied base, simply tap the base and hit the flame button to send a recon plane. This costs 1,000 coal per recon plane, and the target base will immediately increase its temperature by 2 degrees. Method number 2, donating coal to Alliance Furnace. This will not only reward you with the highest number of contribution points, but also support warming up every member located on the squared tile where the Alliance Furnace is placed. Each member can donate up to 50 times a day, and it costs 1,000 coal per donation, which rewards 10,000 contribution points each time. Method number 3, helping unfreeze allies. As mentioned before, when the base temperature reaches -20 degrees, your city enters a frozen state. The only way to break the ice block on your base is by raising the temperature or receiving assistance from your allies by tapping your base and selecting the pickaxe icon. Bear in mind that this will send a squad and not a recon plane, as with warming assistance, which takes longer if your base is located far from the Alliance hive. That is why I recommend first using an Alliance teleporter, and only after this, to ask for warming assistance. This menu section of the second season refers to dealing as much damage as possible to the various world bosses in order to capture dig sites. Make sure you increase your VR as fast as possible as these beasts hit quite hard. Dig sites are vital to Alliance members as they produce coal per hour. The higher the level, the more coal will be generated for all Alliance members. And here's a useful tip for you. Make sure you collect this coal daily by going to Alliance menu, Alliance City, Produces Coal tab, and pressing the Claim All button. This will give a large amount of coal to help you level faster your titanium alloy factories. Each Alliance can have up to 4 dig sites. This page includes the rules of capturing cities and when these events take place. Tapping the city list in the top right corner will show you the captured cities of your Alliance and the ones available to be conquered. What's nice about capturing cities is that they offer a great first capture bonus reward that includes heroes' return tickets, coal, titanium alloy, and speed-ups. To start capturing a higher level city, that specific city must be connected to the Alliance's already captured territory, and only one city can be targeted per Alliance at a time. Without dig sites or cities, an Alliance must first capture a level 1 dig site. As with zombies or dig site attacks, make sure you increase your VR as high as possible to reduce the damage impact on your troops, as this type of combat can instantly reduce your overall power. Once a city is captured, all Alliance members get buffs that include increased resource production and gathering speed. The higher the levels of captured cities, the better these buffs are. The Weekly and Season Battle Pass. These are premium subscriptions that can offer you additional daily rewards, in addition to the ones from completing various season-related tasks. For instance, the Season Battle Pass has 2 more tabs that will offer you additional coal, profession XP, skill points, hero recruitment tickets, and gems among others. The Weekly Pass, on the other hand, is not related to any season milestones or tasks, is just an extra daily reward that includes stamina, coal, and speed-ups. Upon activation, you also get 1 extra VR level and a titanium alloy factory. These 2 are only available for 1 week, after which you can purchase this pack again. If you know you'll only purchase it once, you should avoid leveling up too much this 5th alloy factory and focus more on the other 4. This ends our Season 2 overview guide for Last War Survival. Please hit the like button and subscribe if you find this helpful, as we'll release more guides and tips for this season. Also, let me know if Season 2 is already active on your server, and if so, what are your thoughts on it so far? Thanks for watching.